and welcome to another episode of Boardroom Chronicles. I'm your host, David, and joining me today is Liz. In this episode, we'll be diving into the fascinating world of corporate governance, providing you with an introduction to its basics. So, let's get started.
Thank you, David. Corporate governance is a critical aspect of running any organization, ensuring transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct. But what exactly is corporate governance and why is it important? Let's start by defining the term.
Absolutely, Liz. Corporate governance refers to the system of rules, practices, and processes by which a company is directed and controlled. It encompasses the relationships between various stakeholders, such as shareholders, management, employees, and the board of directors, with the goal of achieving long-term sustainable success. Effective corporate governance is crucial for maintaining the trust and confidence of stakeholders and maximizing the company's value.
That's right, David. Trust and confidence are key elements of successful corporate governance. Now, let's delve into some of the fundamental components of corporate governance. One of the most crucial aspects is the board of directors. David, can you tell us more about the role of the board?
Certainly, Liz. The board of directors plays a central role in corporate governance. Its primary responsibility is to oversee the company's management on behalf of the shareholders and ensure that the company is being run in the best interests of its stakeholders. The board sets the strategic direction, monitors performance, and appoints key executives. It also plays a crucial role in risk management and ensuring compliance with laws and regulations.
The board's role is indeed vital in maintaining effective corporate governance. Another key component is transparency. Can you elaborate on why transparency is crucial in corporate governance?
Transparency is a cornerstone of corporate governance because it fosters trust and accountability. It involves open and clear communication of the company's actions, performance, and financial information to its stakeholders. Transparency ensures that shareholders and other stakeholders have access to accurate and timely information, enabling them to make informed decisions. It also helps to prevent fraudulent activities, unethical behavior, and conflicts of interest.
Absolutely, David. Transparency builds trust and fosters a healthy corporate culture. Now, let's discuss the role of shareholders in corporate governance. What influence do shareholders have, and how do they contribute to effective governance?
Shareholders are essential participants in corporate governance. They are the owners of the company and hold voting rights that allow them to influence key decisions. Shareholders can voice their concerns and expectations during annual general meetings and can elect or remove board members. Additionally, institutional investors often play an active role in corporate governance by engaging with companies on governance matters and exercising their voting rights responsibly.
That's an important point, David. Shareholders hold significant power in corporate governance, and their active participation can lead to more accountable and transparent practices. Moving on, let's address the topic of ethics in corporate governance. How do ethics play a role in effective governance?
Ethics is a fundamental aspect of corporate governance. It guides the behavior and decision-making processes of individuals within the organization. Ethical governance means conducting business with integrity, honesty, and fairness. It involves establishing a code of ethics, promoting a culture of ethics and compliance, and holding individuals accountable for their actions. Ethical governance builds trust with stakeholders and contributes to the long-term sustainability of the organization.
That's absolutely true, David. Ethical governance sets the foundation for responsible business practices and ensures that the organization operates with integrity. Now, let's touch upon the topic of corporate social responsibility. How does CSR relate to corporate governance?
CSR and corporate governance are closely intertwined. Corporate governance provides the framework for responsible decision-making, and CSR involves the company's commitment to acting in a socially and environmentally responsible manner. By incorporating CSR into their governance practices, companies demonstrate their commitment to stakeholders, including employees, customers, communities, and the environment. CSR initiatives can range from sustainable business practices to philanthropy and community engagement.
That's a great point, David. Integrating CSR into corporate governance reinforces the company's commitment to broader societal well-being. Now, as we conclude this episode, let's discuss the challenges and future trends in corporate governance. What are some of the challenges that organizations face in implementing effective governance practices?
Organizations face several challenges in implementing effective corporate governance. One common challenge is balancing the interests of various stakeholders as their expectations and priorities may differ. Another challenge is the rapid pace of technological advancements and digital transformation, which requires organizations to adapt their governance practices to address emerging risks and opportunities. Additionally, ensuring diversity and inclusion in board composition remains a challenge in many organizations.
Those are certainly significant challenges, David. Now let's briefly touch upon future trends in corporate governance. One emerging trend is the increasing focus on environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors. Organizations are recognizing the importance of addressing sustainability issues and incorporating them into their governance practices. Another trend is the use of technology, such as artificial intelligence and blockchain, to enhance transparency, streamline processes, and improve decision-making.
Absolutely, Liz. ESG factors and technological advancements are reshaping the landscape of corporate governance. It will be interesting to see how organizations adapt to these trends and leverage them to create value and sustainable impact. As we wrap up this episode, we hope this introduction to corporate governance has provided you with a solid foundation and sparked your interest in exploring this vital topic further.
Indeed, David. Understanding the basics of corporate governance is crucial for both business professionals and individuals interested in the inner workings of organizations. Remember, effective corporate governance sets the stage for responsible and sustainable business practices.
Absolutely, Liz. It's crucial for organizations to embrace corporate governance as a strategic imperative rather than just a compliance requirement. By doing so, they can foster a culture of transparency, accountability, and ethical behavior which ultimately benefits all stakeholders involved.
That's right, David. The benefits of good corporate governance extend beyond financial performance. It leads to improved decision-making, reduced risk, enhanced reputation, and increased stakeholder trust. Ultimately, organizations that prioritize effective corporate governance are better positioned to navigate the complex business landscape and thrive in the long run.
As we conclude this episode, we encourage our listeners to explore further resources on corporate governance, attend relevant seminars or workshops, and engage in conversations with experts in the field. By continuously learning and staying informed about evolving governance practices, we can contribute to creating a corporate world that operates with integrity and excellence.
Thank you once again for joining us today. We hope this episode has provided valuable insights into the importance of corporate governance. Remember, in the ever-changing business landscape, good governance is not a one-time achievement but a continuous journey. Stay curious, stay engaged, and we look forward to bringing you more insightful discussions in our future episodes. Until next time.